Okay, well, it's good to know that the volume is good. It does seem to be looping me, but I'm gonna try my best. Oh my goodness. I don't have any, it's literally the only thing that is open right now is Twitch live stream and OBS, and my computer is like acting like I'm killing it. And you know what? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm trying to. I'm not trying to. This computer is quite expensive and I cannot afford a new one. I should take the overlay off. Okay. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Um, Hi. Hello. Welcome to um a stream where I'm just gonna do some watercolor painting and talk. To try to get myself used to being on camera, because every time that I look at myself in the little this window, every time I look at myself, I'm like, oh gosh, stop it, please stop it, please stop. I'm one of those people that's like, I'm not scared of pictures, but I don't want to. It. I don't know. I don't like it. Anyway, I'm gonna do some watercolors today because I feel like it and I need to work through some things. And my therapist is not responding to me, so I'm gonna post on the internet about it. So, thank you for joining me for my art therapy session with myself and maybe anyone else if they decide to join me. I don't know. Welcome to my channel. Here's some art. I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ in heaven. That's where he is, right? That's where he goes. He's usually there. Oh my god, can I get my windows in order? Okay. I'm gonna do a quick post on Tumblr. I'm not gonna tell you what my Tumblr is. You can find it for yourself. It's the last private place that I have on the internet, so I'm not releasing it literally anywhere if I don't have to. But let's put my little. I'm so proud of all the images that I've made. I'm doing such a good job. I am amazing and also a genius. I'm doing such a good freaking job making graphics and shit uh for my videos. I'm mm, mm. Can I do a whole drawing? No. Can I get up the energy to crochet a whole little guy? No, but I can make a graphic for a video. I can do that. The $60,000 art degree ain't for nothing. God damn it. Okay. Wow. It is typing so slowly. Okay. Okay. Hyperlinks that. So good at internet. I'm so good at the internet. Oh my god. I'm sorry if the camera is shaking. I'm using two webcams today, so we're doing a lot. We're upgrading. Like this is a webcam right here. Hello, hi friend. And this is a webcam. So that's two. I have more than one webcam. That's how much of a streamer I want to be. Ew, gross. I said that and it felt gross. It shouldn't feel gross. I do actually want. I would like to be a streamer. It's something that I would like to do. Just post it now. Don't fight me. It's fighting me. Okay. It's mad at me because I'm doing a live session with it. How very dare I? Oh my god. Okay. I need water. Learning to record things with OBS is, you'll see that. Fuck it, I don't care. Learning to record things with OBS is a time, so I mainly do. I've not done one of these in a really long time, and I'd like to do one again. The last time that I was at an art market, I reached into what I'm trying to reach into now and isn't. Thank you. Okay. I reached into my bag that I keep all of my market supplies in, and I opened it up, and I found these. These are some watercolor pieces that I completely forgot I had made. I was working on them for a large piece that I'm trying to do. This is going to be the very center of it. And it's based off of an experience that I had driving home one day, where I was driving towards the sunrise, because when I got off work at that point in time, the sun was coming up. I was working night shift, and I was driving towards the sunrise, and there's this beautiful, freaking amazing light coming through this like cluster of clouds, and it made all these rainbows, this like iridescent cloud type color, and I want to try to do some justice with it. So I've been trying to make these like rainbow iridescent-ish cloud shapes. I don't know. Painting like painting colorful clouds is like, it's like art therapy to me. It's just, I do it, I get lost in it. That's what I want. That's what I need to do today. Sometimes you need to just work on something and get lost in it. So here's the thing. This is a makeup brush from the dollar store. And the thing is, I don't know where any of my watercolor brushes are, so this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to try to as if, you're here painting with, you could be here painting with me if you want to, friend. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. But this is a makeup brush from the dollar store, and I'm gonna close my door. I just suddenly became weirdly uncomfortable with my bedroom door being open for no reason, so I'm gonna close it. Don't give me 1 second. Okay. I get so nervous every time I turn this camera on, and there's no reason to be nervous. I'm literally the only person here. 13 minutes in. Let's make some rainbow clouds. This is Viridian. It's like a kind of aquamarine green. All of these paints that I'm using are old. And they might not even be open. This one's not even open. This might be the first time I've ever opened this one. Oh no, I've definitely opened this one before. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of that. It might be too old to use. Some of these might be too old to use. We will see. I have a lot of craft supplies in my bedroom, and I don't use it. um, and I can't tell you why. That's what my therapist is for. But I've not heard from my therapist in a hot second. So here I am, being a millennial on the internet, talking about my problems while trying to make some art. Do I need a paper towel? I've not done this in so long. Oh, it takes so much. It takes so much. I don't have any paper towels. Dang. Oh well. Oh well, we move forward. That's what we do. See how this looks. That's nice. Actually, that's really pretty. I like that blue. I don't like this hair coming off the brush, but I like that blue. What was I saying? Right. I have a lot of craft supplies in my room, and I have a very expensive degree from going to college specifically for art. And it used to be something that I really liked doing. Somewhere along the way, that stopped being true. And now I'm having a really hard time, like, starting anything. That was the wrong way. I should have done it over there. Oh well. I'll be doing it like that. And I think that's why I like doing this. Because clouds can be any shape you want them to be. They don't have to be set. Like you're drawing a person, you know what a face is supposed to look like. And if you put the parts of that face in the wrong spot, it's gonna look wrong. And I know that. I know that really well because I went to school to know that. Um, and I'm very good at knowing that. And unfortunately, there's not really much that I can do with that skill out in the real world. Um, even though I'm really quite good at it. Have been since I was a teenager. The clouds aren't like that. They're not very structured, which I think is why I like painting them so much. And the reason I like watercolor more than I like acrylic or oil paint. I've always liked watercolor more than acrylic or oil paint. I didn't actually take any like oil painting classes when I was in my expensive art college. One, because I was scared of the painting teachers. They sounded kind of strict, and I'm nothing if not a wimp. Um, but two, watercolor does this really nice thing where if I want to take something away, I can. You can't really do that with oil paint. Maybe you can, I don't know. But it's the same reason why I don't really work in ink or pen. I don't like working in mediums that I can't erase somehow. I'm a lot more comfortable when I can go back on something that I just did. I've seen I've seen people in my from my college that work in ink and pen, and they're so like they know. They know what they're putting on the paper. When they start, they know what they're doing. I don't. I feel like I have to find it, you know? I feel like I have to that's how I feel about a lot of things in my life. I feel like I have to find it. Like it's not sometimes I think I've got it and sometimes I think I found it. Um and oftentimes I haven't. This needs some warm color to it. I always start out with cool colors. It's just like who I am. I like my cool colors more than I like my warm colors. I guess if you want to know what paint I'm using, it's will it focus? Okay, well it says cotton and watercolors. I got this probably at a Art of the Carolinas years and years and years ago. Oh God, this is very not well mixed. And like everything else that I have, it just sat. It just sat, and yeah, it's dry. It's really dry now, because it's been sitting for years in a box. Because I bought it because it was really good sale on what looked like really good watercolors. Oh, you see that? Look at that. Look at what I did to that. I'm so sorry. You are lovely paint, and I left you to rot. That wasn't very nice of me. Not very nice of me at all. Let's get. Let's see if I can get anything out of you. Hey, there's still some yellow in there. I don't know if you can see it. There's definitely still some yellow in there though. See, that's the other nice thing about watercolors is that like most of the time, if you leave them and they dry out, you just have to put some water on them, and then you have paint again. It's it's quite nice. I want this to be very light yellow. God damn it! Very light yellow. Very light. I want fucking pastel goddamn yellow. This is my problem. This is my problem. This is like, you know what? I think I'll try a warm color now. And then I put it down and I'm like, that's not as light as I want it to be because it's a warm color. Not silly. There we go. You probably can't see that on the paper. God, the lighting, like where I am and where you are, you right here, right? You is like completely different colorway. It's absurd how washed out everything is on this webcam and how much more vibrant it is in real life. And I've tried to uh I've messed around with the white balance on this and I don't feel like doing it right now, so I'm not gonna. And I'm sorry that you're just going to have to deal with that. But this is a video. This is a stream more for me than it is for you. No offense, friend. Feel the need to apologize for that. I wish that you could see what I see on this page. If I hold it this way, can you? No. No, terrible. I need better lighting. Or I need to use some bolder colors. But I like my light colors. They're pretty. They're they're foundations. Foundations are important. Let's put some over here. I don't know. I don't even know if this is going to go into the piece that I had originally intended it to go into. I might just... No, I'll find something to do with it. Maybe it'll have no purpose. It's okay to have no purpose. You know? It's okay if you're just like some colors on a page. I'm trying to figure out how to be a little bit more than just some colors on the page, though. I'm trying to figure out how to have purpose. Not very good at finding it, gotta be honest. Am I in frame? Yeah, I'm still in frame. Okay. Anyway, that's what this whole year feels like it is. Me trying to figure out what's next. Did a lot of things last year that I'm not particularly proud of and that I'm not going to talk about because we're not close like that. But changed a lot of my life. And now I have to figure out where I'm going with it. And here's the thing. I'm tired. I'm a little too tired for that. It's kind of hard to figure out where I want to go when I'm just tired and all I want to do is paint clouds. I keep looking over at the number like anybody's going to join this stream. I think I might be scared if someone did. God, you can't even see that on camera, can you? It's gorgeous where I am right here with the yellow and the blue and the green. But you can't see it. Story of my life. Honestly, story of my life. And it's not even that I'm not trying. It's just that the tools I have are not working the way that I need them to work. Gosh, that's so true of life. I've been trying to figure out something more sustainable for myself. I've been having a real hard time finding that sustainability. I don't know if I like this paper. I don't know if I like this paper. It's wrinkling on me. It's pretty cheap paper, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping that if I had better watercolors, like better quality watercolors, then the paper would be nicer to me. But should I get mad at it for wrinkling? Let's try a darker blue. You want a little more substance. Substance to it. Oh god, this is so dried out. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to open this one up. No, not today. Not today, I don't think. I wonder if anybody's going to watch this other than me. I'm going to put this on YouTube like I do with all of my vlogs. Oh, there we go. All right. You can see how dry that is. Look at that. Terrible. It's been so long since it was last opened. It still works though. Still paint. Still here. It still looks so bad on camera. It still looks so bad. It looks pretty to me though, so I'm gonna keep going with it. Maybe eventually we'll get to a point where it looks better for you. Actually, I've decided that I want more yellow. I'm gonna have a bold blue and a bold yellow too. I'm gonna have to do bolder colors. Might as well just go all in on it. Starting to look brown. I'm concerned about it looking brown. And it's not where I want to go. The last time that I took this out, I was at an event. It was called a queer craft night at this place in Durham, North Carolina called the Fruit Flea. Oh, I went to that event with the best intentions. Um, I wanted to go and try to talk to people and, I don't know, get something out of it. I talked to some people and they were nice, but I was sat not very far away from the DJ that they had for that night. I was sat like right across from them, which was a bad idea. I thought maybe it would, get me more foot traffic. And it got me a fair bit of foot traffic, but what I didn't account for was the fact that the DJ was so loud and the people there were so drunk and they weren't really there for the art. They were there for the drinks and the music, which I understand. Like I get going to an event for a vibe, but I was there to I was there for different reasons than most of the people that came were there for. I should have put myself in a quieter corner. I should have known, and I should have known. I just should have. I know myself. And I know where I work and where I don't. And I did not work in the spot that I put myself in. I was trying to branch out, and it did not. It didn't work out. Sometimes you branch out and it works out really nicely. You learn some new things about yourself, and it's a good time. Sometimes you branch out and it's such a bad experience. It's such a bad experience. No shade to the people or the place that put it on. They were so nice and they genuinely like gave a crap about the artists that were there. But you know, it just wasn't what I wanted it to be. That happens so often. So often I go out to do something and it's not what I want it to be. And I don't really want to try it again. I mean, I don't really like maybe I'd go back if they had another one. And if I applied for it, that's the other thing. I don't like applying for things. I really hate applying for things. I feel like I'm being judged on if I'm worthy of the thing that I'm applying for. And there's nothing that I hate more than that. I know that's not the purpose, but that's who I am. You know, I went to 5 years of art college, and all that you do in art college is have people judge what you have just spent like your heart and soul on. And I can take critique in art college. I can take critique mostly outside of art college, but I don't like it, and I'm not gonna seek it out if I don't. Like, it's not something that I'm gonna. It's not something that I want for myself. If I make something and I decide to put it out into the world, it's so scary. It's so scary doing that because when it comes to art, people think that it's theirs so quickly. Like, it's not yours anymore. It is theirs. Um, that's never that's that's so rarely true of anything that I make. Um, like, it doesn't feel right to me or fun. I need to make it feel fun again. I need for it to be something that I get energy from rather than something that I just pour energy into. And I don't quite know when that started. It's very vulnerable. I'm being very vulnerable on the internet. Believe somebody would just do that? Somebody would just go online and be too vulnerable on the internet? What? Yeah. Yeah, I do believe that someone would do that. And I fully believe it would be me. Oh, it's like one of the only places I feel like it's okay to be vulnerable, but it's not. Like, it's not okay to be vulnerable online. People are still people. Ah, jeez. I'm never going to be able to recreate this morning that I had. 5 years of art college, I'm still never going to be able to recreate this morning that I had. It was gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. The way that the sun came through the clouds, it was like my one of my grandmothers used to have this picture in her bedroom of like heaven, um and it was just like it was just the sun coming through a set of clouds. It looked so much like that. It looked so much like that picture. It made me miss her. I miss her a lot. um I'm not gonna get into that on here. We're not that close. Sorry. I'll talk about my grandmother, but I don't really want to go into that. But it was just that pretty. Gosh, it looked like a painting, but it didn't look like a painting that I'm ever going to be able to paint. Even though, you know, I do like the paintings that I paint. There's nothing wrong with the paintings that I paint, but I just know, I just know deep down that I'm not going to be able to capture what it was I saw that morning. So gorgeous in the way that light bends. Did you? Oh, what was that explanation? The way that light bends. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. It's another hard one to get into. Okay, got it. What do I even mean by that? What am I even saying when I say that? Oh gosh. Okay, y'all are gonna bring some purple into the game. Oh, if I can bring some purple into, will it let me bring some purple into the game? No. Let me have my purple. Purple is my favorite color. I really like the fact that like, did this purple dry out? No. Oh, that's gonna make me cry if it's true. Hang on, let me see if I can get some out of here. Oh, look at that. You still can't see it on your side. I'm so sorry. Let me take it directly out of here. Well, it seems that painting with a makeup brush is better than I thought it would be. I'm really mad that my purple paint has dried out, but all the rest of these are pretty much okay. This is a very pretty purple paint. It's my favorite color. Oh, goodness. Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing. How long have you had the lid on for? Oh, probably a very long time. I mean, it on for that long. Oh well. No purple today, friends. Unfortunately, no purple today. God, all these bits are just like here. Do you see that? It's on my hand right there. I don't like it. I want a paper towel so that I can dab those up. Actually, I think I'm just gonna switch to my better paper. Right? I do have better paper, right? Is this all the paper I have? No. Surely I have better paper. Oh. Oh well. Hmm. I don't like all these little. I'm positive that these are all like bits of the paper that are coming up because this isn't quality paper. Oh, give me a moment. That's definitely thicker. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'll do something with it. Let's try this paper instead. It's a bit thicker, hopefully it won't. Here you can see the color a little bit better on this one too. Yep, quality paper will get you that. Let's just make like a vague cloud shape here with the yellow. And let's figure out where I'm gonna put the colors after that. That looks better. It really sucks being broke. There's really you have like the quality of things, it matters. It just matters. It just does. And it's so stupid. Uh, the fact that, if you're a more broke artist than somebody that can afford the more quality stuff, like, your work's gonna show it. And I don't like that. Everybody should be able to afford the good shit. It should be affordable. End of story. I need more yellow. What was I using? Was it this one? Oh, this is a different yellow. Oh, let's try this yellow. It's very light. It's very dry. But we're gonna try it. This is lemon. I don't think that's what I had before. I think, yeah, because this is a Reeves, and what I had before was a Cotman. What I was using before was a cadmium yellow. Did I call it cardamom yellow at the beginning of the stream? I swear. It's cadmium yellow. Don't. I really did go to art school. I really do have an art degree. Don't come for me. Anyway. Oh, quite nice. That is definitely a different color. Let's make that like that. That's really good. Ooh, I like that. Oh, that's so bright. Wow. That's so much brighter than the other one. Which you wouldn't know by like just looking at the paint. Like it looks pretty dull coming out of the tube, but on the paper it's really pretty. One day maybe I'll be successful enough to afford one of those cameras that I can put directly over here that has like a ring light around it so that you can see the colors that I see. Maybe I'll make this a thing. I'm actually having a pretty good time here. I'm having a pretty good time just painting. Here on the onlines, on the Twitch, La Twitch, Lur, Twitch TV. But I don't know. I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. I don't know. If you're still watching this 46 minutes in, Jesus Christ. 46 minutes in and I've started an entirely new painting. What are you doing with the cloud drippies? That's how rain happens. Rain happens. It's just the clouds coming apart. You probably never thought about that before. I think about that every time it rains. How rain is just a cloud unraveling from the sky. Pretty cool. This world we live in. Pretty cool. I like this a lot more than the last one. This looks so much better than the last one did. I'm actually excited to continue this one, and I think I'm going to. I don't know, we're reaching a point here where I want to stop so that I can go play Stardew Valley. Which I suppose I could just, change the stream title and start playing Stardew Valley. But then I'm gonna feel beholden to anyone who comes by, and also I've already decided that Stardew Valley streams are going to be a Saturday thing. By the way, if you're watching this, I will be live on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/likethehammer. All the E's are threes. And it'll be at 6 p.m. my time, EDT, and 10 p.m. Universal Coordinated Time. So, I mean, if you want to join me tomorrow for that, please join me tomorrow for that. I'm probably gonna, I don't know, make myself something good for dinner. Maybe I'll have a drink while I play. I don't know. We'll see. Um, but I love Stardew Valley, and I want to play more of it on stream because it's not a game I'm scared of being bad at. I don't. That's why I've not really streamed video games before, is because I'm scared of being bad at them in front of people. No. Oh, have I reached the? I have. Okay, we're not gonna touch this side because I don't know what's going on here. I've over I've overwatered the paper again. I can never handle the amount of water that I want to put into it. Watercolor paper, for Christ, for fuck's. Don't curse online. There are children here. Okay, this is either going to be a huge mistake or it's going to change the game. You ready? Okay, don't hate it this far. I think I need to let this paper dry before I put another color on top of it, but oh well. I'm already going. Sometimes you're already going and you just gotta figure it out as you go. I'm starting to understand why Bob Ross talked the way that he talked. Briefly possessed by Bob Ross, I think. He had happy little trees, I have happy little clouds. Ooh. Ooh, that actually looks quite good on camera. I'm digging this. I'm really digging this. This isn't too bad. Maybe I will do more painting streams. Maybe this is okay. Maybe I can handle this. Oh, I make myself sound so fragile. Like, and I am. I am. I'm more fragile than I let on most of the time. Should I tell y'all about the butterfly I saw today? Do you want to hear about the butterfly that I saw today? The butterflies that I saw today? They're outside. Oh my gosh. I was I was waiting for my breakfast to cook in the toaster oven this morning, and I decided, you know what, while it's doing its thing in the toaster oven, I'm just gonna go sit outside and get myself some good sunlight because I'm constantly being told by my doctors that I need more sunlight. I am a vampire. So I went and did that. I sat on the porch. I'm really lucky to have a porch that has this gorgeous garden in front of it. Uh, it was so nice outside. It was so lovely. And the butterflies, man. The goddamn butterflies. The fucking butterflies. Ooh. They were those little white ones. Those ones that look like they're made of cloth. Those really delicate white butterflies. They were just swarming the bushes today. They're so gorgeous. They're just so stinking cute, and I don't know if they were fighting each other or chasing each other, but they kept like flittering around one another, like doing that little dance thing that they do sometimes. God, I love butterflies. Shocking. Person who enjoys pastel rainbows enjoys butterflies. Can you believe? Can you believe this girl? Girl. Ooh. I was gonna say Nina word, but then I was like, no, there might be children watching this. I am really concerned about kids watching my stuff. That's silly. Hello, children, if you're watching my stuff. I'm mostly concerned about like if my niece and nephew ever see these videos. My niece likes to paint too, so I can see my sister letting her watch one of these, and I don't wanna be a bad influence on my niece. She's such a cutie pie. I enjoy her a lot. So my niece, if you're watching this, I'm not gonna say your name on camera because I want to keep your identity private. But please know that I love you and I love your brother. Y'all are cutie pies. You already knew that. You already know that. They use that. They use the fact that they're cutie pies to get things all the time. So I'm not telling them anything that they don't know. We're also a couple little gremlins. I'm sure that they're seeing, maybe they're seeing the butterflies today too in their yard. Oh, be so sweet. I just had like, I don't know, I had one of those moments this morning that you have when like you just have like a really good magical moment where you're reminded that life is life is nice. Life is just nice and sweet. And that's how I want to feel today. Hopefully it stays. Hopefully it doesn't go away. I'm probably not going to finish this during this stream. I'm probably going to finish this off stream. And I'm probably going to put it on YouTube, and people are going to watch it, and they're going to wait for a part where I reveal the final piece. And it's not going to come, because this was never going to be something that was final. This is a piece of something. I am not trying to achieve anything here, and so I'm sorry if you came to this video expecting to find something being achieved. The only thing that's being achieved in this video is clouds. Look at that. Gosh, look at that. I need a smaller brush. Hey, subscribe to my channel, and give me money so that I can buy a smaller brush than this one, so that I can paint using brushes that aren't makeup brushes. This is a makeup brush. Don't let anyone tell you you can't paint watercolors with a makeup brush. They're wrong. They're wrong. You can paint watercolors with any brush you freaking have. It's just water and color. Like, don't ever think that you can't do it. Humans have been making art since the beginning of humanity. It is literally your birthright as a human. And I say this all the time to anybody that I can. It is your God-given freaking right as a human, as a part of the human species, to make stuff, to make art. We're the only creatures that do it. We're the only creatures that do it. We're the only things that can teach other creatures how to do it. I mean, like, it is literally your birthright as a human to make art. So go do it. Why aren't you doing it right now? Do you feel bad right now? Do you not know what to do in life? Me too. Let's make some art about it. You think that the cavemen were making cave paintings because they wanted to sell that shit? No. They did it because it was fun. Because it was fun and it was right. And it was good. And knowing that you can do something, that you can make something, Oh, knowing that you can make something if you want to. You don't know how valuable that is until you need to, until you need it. It's so valuable. When you can't do anything else, when you feel like, oh, I'm worthless to the world, I'm a human that has no worth, that can't do anything, you could just paint. You don't even need experience. You don't need experience to paint these clouds. You don't need 6 years of art college to paint these clouds. Just go paint them. Do exactly what I'm doing. If you're watching this and you're like, you know what, I could do that. Yeah, you could do that. Go do it. Have you ever gone to an art show and you've looked at a piece of art and you thought, I could do that? Yeah, you could do that. Go do it. That's a threat. Go do art right now. Right now. What are you doing? Stop. Go do art. You better. If I had a finer brush, these little wispies coming off of here would look a lot more the way I want them to look. But oh well. I have one brush. I have one brush. I have a wet brush and a dry brush. And I'm not using this yet. Well, maybe I will. Dab up a little bit of this. It's starting to work my paper. I want my purple. Oh god, this would pop so well if I just had some purple. I suppose I could make myself some purple. I don't have any. I don't have any magenta though, which is wild because if you knew me, like you would think if there's anything that that person has, they have purple and magenta paint, and you would be wrong. And that's why you shouldn't assume things about people. Oh well, I'll just take it directly out of the bottle. Maybe I can break into some of the purple that's here. Oh, beautiful. Maybe a little bit stormy. A little bit of storminess. Hey, that good storminess, babe. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, I need those storm clouds. Need them. Need them to make everything so much prettier. Get you some storm clouds. Okay? Get you some. Some nice purple storm. Look at that. Look at that. So pretty. And try to really get in here. Get some actual pigment on this brush. Yes. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yes, look at those colors. They're so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. You see that? See how that changed everything? Amazing. Astounding. The work that this purple puts in literally makes everything more gorgeous. You're like, oh, I don't know what to do next. Just pick up some purple paint. There you go. You got it. Trust me, you'll get there. Even if it's some old dried up purple paint. You can do it. Put that purple in there and make that shit pop. Make that. I'm not going to say that word. Make it pop. Make it pop. What if I did say that word though? Like, what if I did? Look at that purple. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous that purple is. Oh, I want more of it. I want more of it. I want it to be the whole page. I want the whole page to be this color. Ooh. I don't care about the rest of the colors anymore. I just want this color. Oh, I love this color so much. Look at that. Oh, so good. Instant happiness. Instant happiness right here is this color. Y'all weren't ready. Y'all weren't ready for this. I pulled this out and you were like, oh, it's just going to be another color, and you were not ready. Look at that. Look at the depth on that. God. Purple's the best color. Ultraviolet radiation literally grows the food you eat. It is the life color. Oh, so look at her. Look at her. Look at the storms she makes. Amazing. There's still no one here. It's been an hour and 5 minutes. There's nobody here with me on this stream. Maybe one day. Maybe one day there will be people that join me on my streams. Till then, I guess I'll just keep painting my clouds. Happy tree friends, more like happy cloud friends. I think I'm gonna leave that. No, I'm not done quite yet. It's missing something. I want more aqua. I want more aqua color. That's what I want. I need some white. I need some hints of green in here. That's what I need. That's that's better. I feel better now. I think I do. Hopefully that doesn't go away. Hopefully that's just true for the rest of the day, is that I feel better now. I feel better than I did when I started, at least. Even after the first run, which served its purpose and wasn't terrible, just wasn't what I wanted it to be. So I'm glad that I got out this new paper and tried again. Colin is the best. Want more defined. That's better. Okay. More defined edge to these droplets coming off of it. Just want it to look like a colorful kind of smoke. There we go. There we go. She's gorgeous. She just needed to figure some things out. Now she's gorgeous. Look at her. You weren't ready. We're not expecting her. Nobody ever does. Okay. I think I'm going to leave this where it is right now. Put a little bit more yellow. Delete that. There we go. That's nice. That's a bit nicer. A bit more definition to it. I don't want to lose the white. I keep saying I'm done with this, and then I keep being like, no, I should add this color to it. Never quite done. Never quite done. You just think you are, but you never are. When I run out of lemon yellow. About this, when I run out of lemon yellow, then I'll stop the stream, huh? I'll declare it done when I'm out of lemon yellow, because I like this yellow. A little here, I think. It's gonna need that. We should go there, and there, and there, and there. Oh, look at that. Oh, the cat's crying. Well, I'm gonna have to end the stream here because there's a cat crying at the door and I need to let him in. But you see it? There it is. That's what I made today. It took me an hour and 10 minutes. And I don't know if I've worked anything out from doing it like I hoped that I would. But it's a really pretty cloud, and I'm proud of it. Well, thank you for joining me today, I guess. That's all I've got. I just wanted to come on here and paint, and that's what I did. If you're watching this in the future, hi. You can watch literally all of the videos that I make on here, any live stream that I put here on Twitch. I also put on YouTube. That link is on my my bio page. It's like the hammer. That's who I am everywhere. And if you would like to watch this video 100% completely, totally free, no ads, no membership needed, you can go over to my Patreon, because that's where I post all of my videos for free, and you do not have to deal with YouTube, you do not have to deal with Twitch. You can just watch a nice chill video. So, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you stay strange and silly and soft out there. Bye.